Hello again, and welcome back to my channel, Misfit Reader. Though today we're not talking about books. Nope, not today. We are doing a Get Ready With Me and Spooky Time stories. So, why? I haven't started my April TBR. I really don't have any excuses except for that I'm a POS. So, yup. But yeah, so I'm going to be talking about some paranormal experiences that have happened to me. Don't know if y'all believe in that or not, but these are my experiences and stuff, so this will be fun. Also, watch me attempt to do makeup. Yeah. If you hear any music in the background, I'll try to edit it out, but if it's still there, which I imagine it probably will, it's not me trying to do any, it's not there on purpose. My boyfriend is in the shower and likes to listen to music, and yep. So yeah. Alright. Also, not a beauty guru. This is not a tutorial or anything. This is just, I'm just bored and thought that this would be a video that I could make and throw up since I haven't started reading any books in my April TBR and I don't have anything else to put up. Woo! Yeah. So, quarantine life. Yeah. So first, I'm going to do moisturizer. This is also sunblock, which I don't need because I don't go outside anymore. Woo! As you can tell, I have some issues. But we all have some issues currently. So, you know what? That's fine. It smells really good, though. Woo-hoo. Moisturize the face and get really red. Yeah. Woo! That's the mood, right? As you can see, I got some issues. No big deal. Not having a breakdown. Nope. Alright, so while I do my face, I guess the first paranormal story, I don't know how many I'm going to actually tell, but I'm just going to start with probably the first big paranormal story to me. It's probably like the scariest, and my first real paranormal encounter that I can remember. I grabbed way too much of this concealer. This experience was my first real paranormal experience. I always wanted to kind of believe in stuff like this prior to this experience. I grew up attracted to magic and a bunch of other stuff related to that. And oh, there goes a brush, probably. Anyways, but this is what let me know that the paranormal does exist for sure. No doubt in my mind now. Before it was a want, then I was scared. But now I know. And I've had lots of other paranormal experiences since then. Kind of clearly, which is why I'm making a video about it. Anyways. So on to the experience. So the experience took place when I was like 13, 12, around that age. And this was back when I had to use, I was probably one of the last ones by, my age that got a cell phone. So I had to use my dad's cell phone or my grandma's. And this was back when after 9 you got free minutes. Don't know if anyone else remembers that. So I always had to wait till after 9 to use the phone. And this was before texting really picked up. And I would call my friends and talk to them. And that was like my thing. My dad, I'm gonna use this mirror. My dad, they lived out in the middle. Well, they still do. They still live in the same place, but they live out in the middle of nowhere. So we lived out in the middle of nowhere at the time. And when I say the middle of nowhere, I really mean the middle of nowhere. Small town. Most times when I tell people about it, they've never even heard of it. Regardless, I'm not going to say it on here because the internet can be weird. Yeah. And so I would wait till after 9 to use the phone. I'd call up my friends and stuff, and we'd just talk because that's what we did for fun back then. And my dad's property is really large, and the way that the drive-through would come in, the driveway is literally a mile long, and or about a mile long 2-track is the driveway. The best place to get reception was in the driveway by where we parked our cars. It's a little ways away from the house, and so that's where I would go to talk on the phone. And on this particular night, it was after 9, probably like around 10 or something. It was, I think, the summertime, or at least it was a weekend. I know it wasn't that cold outside, so from what I can remember, my view is of the tree line, and I'm talking to my friend. After a while, I don't know how long we've been talking, but a shadow catches my attention in the tree line, and it just really unnerves me. At the time, I don't know why I keep saying like at the time. Clearly it was at the time. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't Continuing on. Anyways, a shadow catches my eye, and it really unnerves me, and I get goosebumps, and I can't stop looking at the shadow. And to me, the shadow looks like almost like a dog just sitting there, like the silhouette of a dog with, you can see the ears. So maybe realistically, if it had been an animal, a wild animal, it would have been maybe like a coyote or a fox. It wasn't super large or anything, but it was kind of defined. So, and it just looked like a darker shadow amongst the darkened trees. And I had a flashlight with me. And so I try, at first I think it is an animal, and I shine my flashlight at it to see if it has eyes and to get a better look. If it was an animal, the eyes would have glowed back right at me, right? Well, no, there's no eyes. It just turns into a lighter shadow. And so I'm like, oh, my eyes must just be playing tricks with me. It's probably just a tree stump that's over there. And, my eyes are playing tricks on me, and it's just making me scared and nervous for no reason. And so I keep talking to my friend. I'm not sure if I did actually tell her what I was thinking at the time or not. It's so long ago. But anyways, so I shine my flashlight at it. I know it's not an animal, but I just can't get the feeling that something's watching me, off, and it just really unnerves me. So I walk closer to the house where the porch light is, so I can be engulfed in the light and stuff, because I'm scared. And all the while I have my yellow lab, Maddie, with me, and she's just following me around and stuff, and basically minding her own business, and doesn't have a care in the world. Living the best dog life. Anyways, so I go back to the house because I'm nervous and I want to be by the light, but I don't get the best reception over by the house. The best reception is out in the driveway by the cars. So I I go back out to the cars. I keep shining my flashlight at it, and I'm kind of just having this inner fight with myself over like it's no big deal, Sage. Like, you're just being paranoid. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. You're being scared over nothing. It's clearly not an animal. It has no eyes. There's no eyes shining back at you whenever you shine the flashlight at it. And so I'm just having this inner battle with myself over like, it's nothing, but I just can't. It just keeps drawing my attention to it, and it makes me paranoid, and I'm scared. So I walk back to the house, and I walk back in between the house and this one looks darker for some reason. How did that happen? Between the house and the driveway a few times. I get to the point where I'm like, okay, enough. Enough's enough. You want to talk on the driveway? That's where you get the best reception. We're going to go out there, shine the flashlight one last time at the shadow, and if it has no eyes, like we know it doesn't because we've shined the light at it like 5 different times now, we're going to stay there, continue our phone conversation, and get on with our day. Night. Whatever. And mind you, my dog's just been trailing me along this whole time, just like, well, yep. I don't know why she's moving like this, but whatever, and she just follows me nonchalantly. Well, this last goddamn time, I walk out there, my dog follows me, we get to the cars, I shine my flashlight at the tree line. I just fucked up. I shine my flashlight at the tree line, and it does the same thing. It just turns into a lighter shadow amongst the tree line. But this time, my dog looks up to where I'm shining my flashlight, and she bellows, and she runs. And I just like look at her, and she starts running towards the shadow, and the shadow doesn't move. The shadow stays exactly still, like it has this entire time within the last probably 20 minutes. And then right as she is about to run up onto the shadow, it just into the woods. And my reaction is scream and run back to the house. And I run completely inside. But I watched it all happen. She runs up, dust kicking behind her, because our driveway is made of sand. She was coming up on it, and she was about to attack it, and it literally just, there was still never any eyes, and it didn't make any like noise bustling out into the woods. It just looked like the outline of a dog, and then whoosh, turned into a shapeless shadow and just disappeared. And that was my first look into the paranormal. I know that sounds crazy. I still don't know what it was to this day. Whether it was like a shadow dog or anything, or like what. But that shit was scary. It was scary. My eyebrows look like shit. Why does this one look so much better than this? What the fuck is going on over here? I don't know. Trying to fix it. Don't understand. Maybe it's just because this one's just naturally more raggedy looking than the other one. Maybe when I go to put my foundation on, it'll fix it. Maybe. Sorry about that. My boyfriend got done in the shower and I had to come in and get dressed and stuff. So I turned off the camera and I worked on a little bit more of my makeup. I was running up the time, talking my mouth off anyways. Granted, I know story time, that's half the reason of this, but you know, it's taking too long. Yeah. I'm trying not to make this video super long, but I'm still not done with my makeup, so. Okay, but anyways, I was gonna tell some spooky stories of what happened in my first place me, my boyfriend, and my son lived in. So we were laying in bed, getting, like, just settling down for the night, and talking to each other, and then we had finally, like, actually, like, settled down. We had stopped talking, and we're getting ready to go to sleep. We're falling asleep. My eyes are closed. I assume his eyes were closed as well. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and through my closed eyelids, there was just this bright flash, this bright white flash in our room. And my boyfriend goes like, "Did you see that too?" I'm like, "Yeah, what was that?" And then we both get up and we are trying to rationalize what just happened. And you know, like I think most people do when something weird like that happens, you try to think of like, we're like, oh, maybe a fuse or something went off, and we check our lights and our lights still work, and like, was it lightning? And we open our blinds and look outside, not a goddamn cloud in the sky. It was super clear, so it wasn't lightning. And I like took my phone charger and my phone and I checked all the outlets in the room to see if like maybe there was some weird electrical, I don't know anything about that, but like an electrical surge that would cause something like that. And but all, which I assume if they made a bright white flash, they're not gonna work. I don't know. Maybe it could still be proven to be something weird like that. But we couldn't figure out what it was. All the outlets in our room still worked. And I even went so far as to like check our room at the time. The master bedroom was like connected to the full bathroom that was upstairs. And so that was something weird that happened to us there. Now I'm trying to do a cute anime look. Trying. Woo-hoo. Maybe I did too much. Oh well. Woohoo. It will just brush to buff. Or something. Whatever that's called. I'm trying to do the anime lips things. We'll see if I can do it. I look like a mess. Now, in this light, it still looks really pink. Whatever, we're going with it at this point. I'm gonna I'm gonna add a little bit of my eyeliner in the corners to do that cat mouth thing because the lip stain did not work. Focus. Okay. Maybe I should just give up because this is not. You know, I see other people do this and it looks like cute. I'm clearly doing it wrong. I just want to look cute. I feel like I at least look fucking creepy. How do y'all make it look cute? I don't feel cute. No, I don't. I really don't. We're gonna just continue though, cause what else do we got? Nothing. Maybe I'll put white lines there. I got some white eyeliner, maybe that'll look a little better. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna use this brightening powder. It's called Moonbeam. Just to do some little highlight thingies. Got my nose here. Shiny. Makes everything better. Ooh. Did that come out okay? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is one disaster after another. That weird clunking noise is my radiator kicking on, so no big deal. No biggie. And I'm gonna touch up my eyeliner too, since that brightening and stuff. I'm disappearing to grab that white eyeliner. We'll try to do some little peeps. Still not the best, but we're working with what we got. Okay. Still not like the best, but I mean, I'm not the best, so that's fine. This is a-okay. I'm happy with this for the most part. Kind of. Now we're gonna do the hair, or an attempt at one. Oh. Okay. I attempted to do my hair. One, it's still wet from when I showered. Two, I attempted to do little cute pigtail buns. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but I did this one and I thought this one was fairly good. Granted, it's still far back and you can't even see it, but like, whatever. This one though, I took like 4 tries on it and this is the closest I could get. And now I realize how far back they are, and yeah, a part of me wants to do it again so that they're like right here. But my arms are tired and I'm doing all this just to stay home. And then I put on this little bow thing that I'd gotten with this outfit. Not the outfit I'm wearing, a different outfit. And it's so fracking, why? It's not even working. It's not even cute. Maybe I'll put it in my hair. Maybe then it'll be cute. Oh yeah, you know what? That's I feel like Minnie Mouse, except for this. And my bangs dried all funny from having them pinned back. But you know, we're just kind of going with it. Who cares? Forehead for days. I'm done. I'm out. If you like the spooky time stories though, comment below. And any paranormal stuff that you think you would like. I will also link my Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe if you want. If not, I get it. I'm boring. I'm lame. Peace. Why'd I do that?